This is just a quick example of how you can make money on a price boost using a few tools like Oddsmonkey, Smarkets, Betfair, etc. The strategy is pretty simple. Just log into Oddsmonkey. We've got filters here. Now, I know Ladbrokes quite often can boost prices when you add them to your bet slip, so it's worth always checking that. You can check all the bookmakers, or you can just stick to Ladbrokes. At the moment, I'm just going to keep it at Ladbrokes because I'm planning to place a bet there. So I can see just at a glance the close matches we've got here with potential price boosts. Celtic versus Ross County, so a team at the top of the league against a team quite close to the bottom of the league. Everybody would expect Celtic should win this, and it's reflected in the odds. You can see the rating is about 100% because the odds are a very, very close match between the betting exchange and the bookmaker. So Ladbrokes are offering 51. This is in decimal, these odds, so it's roughly about 50 to 1, that one. And Smarkets are at 50. The available money in the market you can see is quite small at the moment because the game's not for a few days. They're actually playing tonight against another team, but the market money should go up near the time. It's just to show an example of how this can work. So that back odds is at 51, the lay odds is at 50. Now, I know from experience that if you've got a Ladbrokes account, sometimes with the smaller odds you can get a very, very small boost. It doesn't make it worth betting if you're doing any match betting. But sometimes with the higher odds, as long as you're willing to obviously put more liability in the market, so it basically means you have to have a lot of money to cover the bet, you're guaranteed to make a few pounds profit for literally under a minute's work in some cases. So I'll just show you how it works. So we've got Ladbrokes showing odds at 51, Smarkets showing odds at 50. But we're also going to check Betfair for this one as well. So I'm going to go to Ladbrokes, and as you can see I've added that to my bet slip. So I'm going to bet on Ross County to beat Celtic. So if we go down to the game here, it's on the 25th of January, they're offering odds of 51. Again, it's in decimals, so it's roughly 50 to 1. With Ladbrokes, they offer a price boost sometimes when you add it to the bet slip. Sometimes it's hardly anything. Sometimes when it's high outside odds, it can actually give quite a big increase. So I'm just going to click boost, and you can see it's put up there to 61. So that really affects how much money you can make in the bet. So I'm going to go to the match betting calculator that we use through another site called Profit Maximizer. You'll see links to all these sites and below the video, so just check them. There's some special offers on at the moment. You've got free trials, etc. So back odds 61. So we're going to go into the calculator, and you can see the bet amount. Let's say we bet £20 on it and we want to bet £61. We're going to check the odds at the exchange. Odds at the exchange at the moment, Smarkets, it's actually went down to 48, and you've also got some money in the market at 50. So with Smarkets, it's important you select the correct box when you're actually laying against the bets. So we're going to click the blue box. So the offering odds are 48. We could also back it at 50, but also we're not going to get anywhere near the odds at 85. That's just silly. So we've got the option here of backing £9 at 48 and £11 at 50. Also going to check Betfair. So Betfair, we've actually got better odds, but they don't have much money in the market. So we've got 42 at £2, 44 at £4, 48 at £3. So we could split that and put obviously £9 worth of bets. Now nearer the time, there will be more money in this market. It's up to you if you want to wait till close to the time. The odds might shift slightly, hard to tell, but there will be a lot more money in the market. So I'll just give an example. If you wanted even to bet the money at Smarkets, odds at 48, we'll go back to the calculator. We'll change the odds to 48 because they've actually come down. That's better for us. When the lay odds come down, that's going to be better if you're doing a match bet. Make sure we select qualifier on the wee spreadsheet. Click calculate. Okay, it's going to tell us that if we bet £20 on this, no matter what happens at the outcome of the match, we're going to win £4.79 if the bookmaker bet wins, so if Ross County win, or if it wins at the exchange at Smarkets, we're going to win £4.92. Now that's based on £20. There's not that much money in the market at the moment, so let's just half it, let's say £10. So we're just going to make about half of that, about 263 and 246. But if you start to get familiar with this, you can do these literally in 1 minute, and you're just looking out for them all the time. You really need Oddsmonkey. The software makes it a lot quicker. Doing this manually is just going to take forever. So you can take a free trial Oddsmonkey and you can see how it works out for you. Again, if the odds do come down, let's say they go down to 42. Remember that Betfair at the moment, they were shown at 42. You can see they've just changed slightly, they've went up to 44, 48. So they'll fluctuate. This happens all the time as money's coming in and out of the market. And this market's still at 48. But let's say they do come down to 42. Okay, sorry, we're on the wrong calculator there. Just check this one. So let's say they come down to 42. That's roughly what you're going to win the £10 bet. You can lay and back it accordingly, so you can go up and go down a wee bit if you want to take more risk. But remember, you don't want to risk any of your own money. This is a price boost, so you want to make sure you get a guaranteed profit. Important thing to note here is you have to have a lot of liability in the market. So if you're putting this bet on, you have to make sure you've got enough money at Betfair or Smarkets. So just check your account balance. Account balance at Smarkets I think is okay for me at the moment. I'm just going to decide what to do with this. I'm going to maybe wait a wee bit longer, see if the odds get any better. Betfair, you can see I've just got under 400 in there, so I'm going to need to put a wee bit more on Betfair to cover the bet. But as I said, as long as you get the bookmakers bet on and you lay it at odds lower, you're guaranteed to make money. That's just a simple way of doing a price boost. Obviously, with all match betting, the more of these you do, the more chance you're going to stake restricted at the bookmakers. So just being honest with you, that's the way it works. Just to summarise, on the price boost, check the post-match on Oddsmonkey. Always check the betting exchanges, Smarkets and Betfair. They will fluctuate on odds, and depending on how much money is in the market, you might want to pick one. Double check there's money in the market, so there's no point in placing the bet if there's not enough money to cover the bet in the market. So you just need to make sure there's enough money in the market before you place the bet, or else you end up with an unmatched bet, which means you have to wait and more money get in, and it's just something you can't be bothered with for a couple of pound profit. Check the links below the video for offers on Smarkets and Betfair especially, and there's some free trials at Oddsmonkey and another site called Profit Maximizer. It just basically goes through step by step how to make money with these types of offers. And if you enjoyed the video, hope you found it useful, please subscribe to my channel, share the video, and if you don't mind, give it a like. Good luck.